So Mairin, it was actually 15 years ago that you first contacted me for help with your PMS, and I think, remembering back, you were actually in a bad way. You were suicidal at the time, and we managed to sort you out. Then you came back all these years later with symptoms. How did that come about?
I can't believe it too, that's 15 years ago, and to go back to thinking about I felt so suicidal. I was coasting along really well during the 90s, and then I got really complacent. I started thinking about myself and put my family first. I had a wild child who kept me on my toes, and my husband had a breakdown. And before I knew it, I was coming back with really severe PMS symptoms. My periods were really heavy again. I was feeling very drained, quite depressed, mood swings. So it felt very natural to actually contact you again.
And when you came back, were you aware that it was peri-menopause, or you just thought it was more PMS?
I was surprised why they'd come back with such a vengeance, my PMS, because I thought I had got it under control. But when I think back with hindsight, my mum had started very early menopause in her 40s. And that made me think, yeah, maybe I'm going to follow the same pattern as her. So I just listened to what you had suggested, which was to increase my exercise. I changed my supplementation from Optivite to Gynovite, and to change to Promensol. That really helped regulate my periods again, so I really recommend it. And doing those things helped get everything back in balance once more.
So as well as the supplements, we also made some changes to your diet. I think I remember advising you to consume phytoestrogens, and you've done that in the form of soy. How easy is that, and how enjoyable?
I find the soy milk in particular, I don't eat dairy products at all, but the soy milk in particular, I drink gallons of it. And people will ask me, you know, what am I drinking? So no problem with the soy milk. I really highly recommend it.
And so what's the difference in how you feel now compared to when you came back to me?
I feel very much more positive, quite active. I've got a lot of energy. I'm very focused. I mean, when I first met you and I'd said to you I was suicidal with some of the symptoms, I trained as a nursery nurse, focusing on special needs children. I'm back at university training as a student speech therapist, all things that were beyond my dreams. I wasn't, in my mind, capable of doing those, and physically I wasn't. And that's where I'm heading now, to a very, very bright future.
How do you feel as a woman at this stage in your life? You look stronger. Do you feel sexier?
As regards feeling sexier, that feels lovely too. I do feel very strong. I cycle everywhere, I swim, and I'm around a lot of young women. And I never feel threatened by young women. I usually feel that it's great joy and see what I can share, what I'd been through 20 years ago. And I think that's been to do with the programme, and knowing that even if I do get off track, which I have done on a number of occasions, because I've got the knowledge, I can actually get myself back on track very, very quickly, and handle things. I feel much more confident, actually, so thank you.